Shalom to all my blessed brothers and sisters out there. Shalom, shalom. Good day, Boker Tov. Sitting here studying this morning and reading over Malachi 3 and wanted to go over a little bit of what I was getting from this. And truly, first of all, I want to say that prophecy is of no man's private interpretation, and no one should add to or take away. But today I want to show you how the harmony of the scriptures, the harmony of the Tanakh, which is called today the Old Testament, but even though it's not an Old Testament, it's the Tanakh, it's the Hebrew scriptures, and what is called the New Testament, but in Hebrew is correctly called the Brit Chadashah. This was prophesied by the prophet Jeremiah, that this will come. And so the Brit Chadashah and the Tanakh, the Torah, the prophets, and the writings, they work together. There's one message, so there's one harmonious message. And so Malachi 3 talks about the coming of the day of redemption, the coming of Mashiach, the day when the children of Israel get purified. I'm not going to try to interpret that for you today, but I'll read through it. Verse 1, "Behold, I am sending my messenger to clear the way before me, and the master whom you seek shall come to his temple suddenly." Okay, the master that we seek is Mashiach. He will come to the temple. He's the builder of the temple. Okay, "As for the angel or messenger of the covenant that you desire, he is already coming. But who can endure the day of his coming? Who can hold out when he appears? For he is smelter's fire. He's like a smelter's fire, like a fuller's lag. He shall act like a smelter and a purger of silver, and he shall purify the descendants of Levi, and refine them as gold and silver, so that they shall present offerings in righteousness. Then the offerings of Judah and Jerusalem shall be pleasing to Yahweh, as in the days of yore, as in the years of old. But first I will step forward to contend against you. I will act as a relentless accuser against those who have no fear of me, who practice sorcery, who commit adultery, who swear falsely, who cheat laborers of their hire, who subvert the cause of the widow, the orphans and the strangers, says Yahweh of hosts," Yahweh Sabaoth. So, and here he says, "For I am Yahweh," in verse 6, "I will not change, I do not change, I have not changed, and you are the children of Israel, you are the children of Jacob, and you have not ceased to be," or you will always be. The Most High never changes. So as the time comes of redemption, the day is upon us. There's so many people seeking the light, seeking Mashiach, seeking understanding of the scriptures. And so what we must realize here is that there must be a purging. There's a purging of the sons of Levi, the sons of Judah. Okay, and of course the whole earth is going to get purified, all the human race. And what we find here is that today there's those that practice sorcery, those who have committed adultery. They go together. We find in the scriptures in the book of James 4:4, it's really the book of Jacob in the Brit Chadashah, the New Testament. He says, "Adulterers and adulteresses, friendship with the world is enmity with God. Whoever makes himself a friend of the world is an enemy of God." So this is the type of spiritual adultery, sorcery that religion has dealt with. It's when the world leaders they associate closely with the religious leaders, and the religious leaders don't speak the truth to the world leaders. This is what you see going on. They all get together and they pat each other on the back. This is a spiritual adultery. Those that seek the Most High, those that are representing the Most High, are to be dedicated to Him, like a wife that loves her husband. These religionists in today's world, as in the days of Malachi, as in the days of Joshua, as in the days of Jeremiah, they were gone astray. They were dedicated to serving the kings of the earth and not the Most High, the King of the universe. So they will be exposed. Religion will be exposed. The Vatican will be exposed. Revelation 17 brings this out. Okay, so we're going to go on in prophecy. "Those who swear falsely," again, speaking lies, "who cheat laborers of their hire." Okay, who would this be? That's the businessman. They're holding back the wages of the human race. They're cheating the laborers of their right pay. The reason that capitalists they make so much money, these big businesses, they're making an enormous amount of profit, and that's the only reason why they do it. And they don't care about those that are working for them. Same what we see today with BP, how they didn't care. They didn't care about the environment. They don't care about the human race, even their workers. 11 people died. The ocean, the Gulf of Mexico is mashed up because of this. So these people also subvert the cause of the widow, the orphan, the stranger, says the Lord of hosts. So they subvert, or they cause injustice. and upon the widows, the orphans, the strangers. This is what the politics, the court systems of today's world. They're not there to protect the widow. They're not there to make sure the orphans have good homes and good people around them. Instead, they give them the worst, you know. So while the rich man continues on in his big house. So check part 2 to continue on in this reasoning. I love you. Shalom.